there, I'm Lavellan. Welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition, episode 57. Okay, so our inventory is completely full. So I'll just skip back to Skyhold, sell some stuff, maybe change up our equipment and get some war table stuff going, and then we'll be right back here.
Inquisitor!
Oh,
what happened
okay.
here?
The House of Repose decided to pay a visit. The guards arrived in time, but I should have guessed the assassins would infiltrate the servants.
I mean, we all should, really. We all should have. Are you alright, Josephine? They're clearly professionals, or I want my guards on duty. Are you alright?
Are you sure they didn't hurt you?
They only frightened me. It was all so sudden. Leliana assigned people to shadow me. They appear to have saved my life. I owe you everything, Sergeant.
Only my duty, Ambassador. I'll talk with the spy master about these murderous louts. She'll find how they got in.
Wow. Look at that helmet. How can you see anything? How can you see? Oh my god. I could just see eyes for a second there. There we are. I can just see eyes. You were seen by that. You were seen by that. You were terrible. You were terrible. Little wonder that they sent this person. I mean, I suppose they're not really trying to fulfill the contract, so they must have sent someone not so good. Josephine.
Any news on the House of Repose, Inquisitor?
What is our next move?
What's the next favor we need to get these Duparacats a lordship?
We need a judge of the royal court to procure documents acknowledging them as nobility again.
Right. Okay. Well, I didn't intend for you to see this, but yeah, I had to remove the other outfit that we were wearing because it started to really break the game. So we'll just say that she didn't want to ruin her good-looking outfit in the swamps. In the murk of Crestwood. And she's gone back to an old outfit. But she is working on a different outfit. It's just going to take time. I think Elvhen missions were in Ferelden. Yes, they were. Okay, so stop the purge of Wycomb's elves. Nightingale. We brought the Dalish forces into the city. They joined with a resistance group formed by the elves living in Wycombe and struck at Duke Antoine and the red lyrium supplies that had been placed in the city's wells. When the red lyrium was shown to the human merchants and labourers, they quickly joined with the Dalish and city elves. The fighting was short but brutal, culminating in the deaths of Duke Antoine and his personal retinue, which included Venatori agents. Of course it did. Most of Wycombe's nobles have fled the popular uprising, and now claim this was an elven uprising that killed a beloved ruler. For now, however, the Dalish are seen as heroes in Wycombe. They remain in the city, uncertain of what to do next. Jester. 131 gold and 25 influence. Okay. Usually it's 30 or 60, so 25. I guess this wasn't the one I should have done. Maybe I should have gone with Josephine. Was it Josephine or Cullen? Well, I should have probably gone with the other one then, but Leliana sounded like the one to do. Never mind. So, investigate Lord Enzo of Antiva. Sister Leliana, our agents entered Lord Enzo's home where they discovered several pieces of correspondence connecting Enzo to the Venatori. Worse, it seems Enzo did more than buy into their philosophy. He's been arranging to send volunteers to red lyrium mines. As they took these people from Rialto's poorer, more unfortunate residents, few noticed the disappearances. Our agents were prepared to confront Enzo with the evidence, but he failed to return. We have since learned that he hired a ship to Hercynia in the Free Marches. It seems unlikely that Enzo knew of our presence, but something spooked him. Mason. Leliana has written a note below. Have our agents track Lord Enzo to the Free Marches. His work for the Venatori must not continue. Let's pray the trail does not run cold. Leliana. Okay, an offer from the Crows. And Masterwork Imbued Staff Grip. Fantastic. Okay, and that's that. Yeah, that's the offer from the Crows immediately. Well, let's do this one first. A patrol for the crew. The Sutherland lad and his small crew have reported in. Only minor trouble, as expected. Nevertheless, they have increased our presence. They seem useful freelancers. 99 gold. Very nice. Well, good for him. Alright. Let's try this one. I want to see what the offer from the Crows is. A letter delivered to Skyhold. Its sender claims to be a member of the Antivan Crows, an infamous guild of assassins. We encountered your agents in Hercynia. It seems the Inquisition and the Crows share a target. Our employer bears no love for Lord Enzo due to, well, let's just say it's a personal matter. Of course, I imagine your motivations have more to do with the man's Tevinter friends. You know the Venatori, we know Enzo. Why compete for the man? Lend us your knowledge and the job will be done far more quickly. You eliminate an enemy, our employer removes a political rival, and we get paid. A happy ending for all involved. Gita. Okay. Leliana. Cooperating with the Antivan Crows works to our advantage. They have more knowledge of Enzo and we gain contacts should we need their assistance in the future. I agree, that sounds very good. But, Josephine, the Crows are an unfortunate reality of Antivan politics. They will pursue the contract regardless. We may as well know where they are. Yeah, okay. And Cullen, do we really want to get tangled up with the Crows? Our people can handle this. Muscling in on their contract would involve us anyway, so... Yes, Leliana can do this.
Let's see what we have.
Yeah. And we'll hope that that works to our advantage. Delicate negotiations, okay. Yep, this is definitely a Josephine thing. My Lady Inquisitor, after your recent help with the Venatori, I'm hopeful the Inquisition can assist with another matter. Grand Duke Gaspar is to assume the Orlesian throne, and in the past he has threatened to invade Ferelden. While his nation is currently in no state to do so, it does make us nervous, and I would like to engage the man in talks. Your people know him, and he owes you. Peace between our nations is in everybody's best interests, and thus I am hopeful that the Inquisition can help make this happen. I await your response. Queen Honora Therin. Okay, neither Leliana or Cullen are participating, it's only Josephine. So there is a great deal of bad blood between these nations, but I will do my best to facilitate their talks. Good. Go for it, Josephine.
At your service.
You can do this. You absolutely can, especially because we've got Briella looking over Gaspard's shoulder, so yeah. Okay, we can't do Revenge of the Merchants Guild anymore. Measure Veil Strength. Is that something we would do with forces? I doubt it. Reparations for Redcliffe. I could send him to gather coin. Let's go back. Let's see if there's anything over here. Completed. Okay. Dwarven slaves in Venatori hands. That sounds like it might be a forces thing. Let's go in there. A report from one of Cullen's forward scouts. Sightings in the north of Red Templars with armour and weapons adorned with dwarven runes. There are no known entrances to the deep roads in that area and no missives from Osmar about missing traders, but they keep next to non-existent records of surface dwarves. The Venatori may be making use of dwarven slaves, possibly from Tevinter. Not their usual preference, but also not the first unusual thing they have done. Recommend further investigation in force. In force. In force? Okay, I get the hint. Send a select group to observe. We don't want to alarm the Venatori. We know they are all too willing to sacrifice their captives. Yeah, actually. They would. Josephine, the local landholders will get our scouts access, but will likely require additional incentive to risk their forces against Venatori. And Cullen, if there's a hint of a Venatori enclave, especially one supplying weapons, we need to crush it. Yeah, go for it, Cullen. You've got this. You've got this. Really hope that we don't lose those slaves. But never mind. Let's go. Okay, so we have changed some of our armors and our upgrades. The bow especially. Some weapon upgrades as well. Oh, look how close we were to the next camp. Ah. Well, never mind. Never mind. It's not too far away, so shouldn't take us too long to reach it. Yeah, let's just set off. Alright, here we are. This is where we left off. Fantastic. And no, it's not too far away. In fact, somewhere up there. Very, very close anyway. We should be able to climb up this hill here. Is that it? Maybe. Well, that's Embrium. I can't see a set-up camp thing, so it must be up there. Let's get up here and we'll find out. Ooh, Viridium. Lovely. Okay. And just over here. Oh no, this is not setting up camp. No, this is a skull. A skull which isn't working. Alright. And Wedge of Destiny. A shield. Okay. Alright. Well, certainly wouldn't be eating any of this. What with it being left open to the rain. So where is... Oh, it's right there. That's where the camp is. Just there. Okay. And does it look like we could have gone around there? Maybe there was another way. Oh, no. Invisible wall. Ah, there we go. Still kind of an invisible wall, though. Okay, no, that is contained. It is. We'll just have to go down and around then, because I definitely won't survive falling down there. Okay, and I suppose while we're up here, might as well check out a little higher. Can we get a little higher? That's as high as we can get here. And probably as high as we can get here as well. Okay. Alright, we're just above the red lyrium, the red Templar area. And nothing's really flagging up here. Well, except for some enemies. We do have a few enemies. Let's get in there, guys. Remains haven't come up to me, have they? No? Let's get down then. Grab that loot while we're here. 2 intense red lyrium. Sweet. Well done, guys. 3 more intense red lyrium and an essence containment apparatus. Well, well, well. Alright. And yeah, it's literally just around the corner, isn't it? Let's get down there. Would I have to drop down from there? I think I'd have to drop down from there. Well, that was silly. I should have just done it. Let's do that real quick then. Oof, okay. So it's just a bloody patch with a very scary looking statue. 3 scary looking statues. Okay. Some Viridium. Is there an easier way up here? I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay, but literally nothing else. So, waste of time. Unfortunately. Might be useful later. Maybe it's something that we'll look into. Okay. And there's a rift down there, but I just want to skip around and grab the camp. Yeah, no enemies. Okay, 3 trout pond.
A decent enough place to camp, I suppose.
Yeah, exactly. Well, anything flagging up? Some loot here. 2 Bronto hide. It's not great, but not bad. And no, nothing else. Alright, let's set up camp. Oh, we're not frozen. Sweet. Okay. Well, that's a change. Alright. And let's see what's up this way. Anything at all up here? No? No, nothing. Okay. But apparently we are very, very close to our goal. Should be just around the other side here. Hey, okay, some loot. Antivan dual blade. Very nice. And what is that? Kingfisher, maybe? Looks like some sort of bird with that beak. Probably a kingfisher. Alright. And did we do our requisition? Let's see. Salvage ships. Propaganda. Is that what was to be here? Probably. Okay, but we don't have any hide, so we'll see if you've got anything for us. No? Alright. And let's go. Alright. Let's get into you. Into all of you, I suppose. Come on, Bull, you've got this. Thank you, Viv. Alright. 7 gold, so no hide. After all of that, no hide. Well, never mind. Let's grab this obsidian. And I suppose we will check this out. Old Witter's Farm. Yeah, let's sort out this rift. What have we got? Just a few shades. And an undead.
Watch out!
Alright, very nice. Next lot. What do we have? Ah, an arcane horror. Let's get that cage on you. Oh, beautiful. Alright. Any more? No? We're done? Sweet. Well, alright then. So, what did we get for that? Oh, there's 2 Fade Rifts. Okay. Enhanced Fire Mine Ring and Spirit Essence. Okay, that might be useful for Dorian. Can't remember if I gave him Fire Mine. I think I did. We'll find out. And this. Arcane Horror Heart. Lovely. Okay. So, where are we here? Oh, we've got a lot, haven't we? The Naturalist. Okay, Judith. And she's right by an astrarium. and a rift, but that's dragging me away from here. So we need to go and speak to Hawk. Yeah, before we carry on. And that will be somewhere up here. Okay. Ooh. A lovely wolf. Well, let's get into you then. Very nice. Okay. Remains, please. 2 canine leather. We got some obsidian. Ooh, and some blood lotus. Been a while, blood lotus. It has been a while. Gosh, and there's a pier and everything. Gonna drag me away from where I want to go, I know. I just can't stop myself from exploring. Let's grab this then. Yeah, and we'll work our way up. Oh. Okay. We will work our way up to Hawk. 2 canine leather. Alright. We'll grab this. Obsidian. Alright, so somewhere around here. Is it just... No, that's the camp. That is the camp, isn't it? That's the camp. Yeah, we need to go further around. This way.
Iron Bull, did you clean your weapon after the last fight?
No. Odds are we're going to be killing something again in a few minutes. Besides, the bloodstains are good for scaring enemies. They see a big, messy blade, and they... You know... I'll go clean it.
Thank you, darling.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh. Yeah, well, at least she's getting him to clean his equipment. That is good. That is good. Leaving bloodstains on your weapon. Yikes. You don't take care of it, do you? You don't take care of it. And you need to, otherwise your weapon will go rusty. It'll lose its effectiveness. Plus it's gross. Okay. Lots of blood lotus. That's nice. A few Druffalo, which we probably shouldn't attack, but I'm going to because maybe we'll get some hide, and that will help for our requisition. Gimme, gimme. 5 Druffalo hide. Was that? That is what I needed. Okay, good. Don't need to kill both of them. Not if we don't need to. Alright, and let's claim this pier, I guess. The pit in the pond. 3 Trout Pond hides a sinkhole hundreds of yards deep. Darkspawn emerged from this and other caves to attack Crestwood during the Blight. The flood that wiped out old Crestwood drowned the blighted ones, and the excess water created the pond we see today. If the dam was not damaged, we would have never survived the Darkspawn. Was the Maker's hand in this? I cannot believe he would be so purposefully cruel to his children, flawed though we are. From the memoirs of Sister Vaughan of Crestwood. Okay. There is a huge, huge sinkhole in here. Oh, that just makes me want to jump in to find... Oh, come on, let's do it. Let's see. Is there anything... No, we can't. We can't actually go deep into the water. We don't... It's not even deep enough to drown us. We just instantly die. Well. Fine. Never mind then. Okay. I can avoid the Embrum.
Ox Warden pal should be inside that cave.
Yeah, no, that's where we're going. That is where we're going, Bull. And there's Hawk.
Glad you made it. I just got here myself. My contact with the wardens should be at the back of the cave.
Okay, well, I saw other wardens today. Whoops.
Let's go.
No, I definitely wanted to...
Let's go.
Okay, well, I pressed 1 because that's usually what the numbers are on the wheel, but I guess I should have just used my mouse. God damn it. Well, never mind. Okay. Couple of deep mushroom. Alright. Some more deep mushroom. And let's examine that. Banner of the Blind Men. This banner marks the cave as an outpost of the Blind Men, notorious smugglers who are known to sell slaves to Tevinter. Okay. It's possible that the Grey Warden asked them politely to leave so that he could use their hideout, although the bloodstains on the walls suggest otherwise. Okay. Well, good for him. Ugh. Such weird statues they have. Okay, Stroud, okay.
It's just us. I brought the Inquisitor.
My name is Stroud, and I'm at your service, Inquisitor.
Well, alright then. I could always use another ally. Help me add all this up, or I want information. I could always use another ally. It is information that we're wanting from this guy, though. Help me add it up, then. Yeah, we'll go middle ground.
Most of you wardens disappear. Then I run into a darkspawn magister named Corypheus. Do you think that one might have something to do with the other?
I fear it is so. When my friend Hawk slew Corypheus, Weishaupt was happy to put the matter to rest. But an archdemon can survive wounds that seem fatal, and I feared Corypheus might possess the same power. My investigation uncovered clues, but no proof. Then, not long after, every warden in Orlais began to hear the calling.
Maker, why didn't you tell me?
It was a Grey Warden matter. I was bound by an oath of secrecy.
Right, okay. The calling? What's this?
Is the calling some sort of Grey Warden ritual?
The calling tells a warden that the Blight will soon claim him. Starts with dreams. Then come whispers in his head. The warden says his farewells and goes to the deep roads to meet his death in combat.
And every Grey Warden in Orlais is hearing that right now. They think they're dying.
Yes. Likely because of Corypheus.
Right.
If the wardens fall, who will stand against the next Blight? It is our greatest fear.
So, Corypheus isn't controlling them. He's bluffing them with this calling. And they're falling for it.
Indeed. Okay. He can really do that?
Is the calling they're hearing real, or is Corypheus mimicking it somehow?
I know not. Even as a senior warden, I had heard only the vaguest whispers of Corypheus. The wardens believe that this calling is real, and they will act accordingly. That is all we know for certain.
Right, okay. And I don't suppose this is affecting you?
You said all the wardens are hearing the calling. Does that include you?
Sadly, yes. It lurks like a wolf in the shadows around a campfire. The creature that makes this music has never known the love of the Maker, but at times, I almost understand it. We must uncover what Corypheus has done and end it. This cannot stand.
Right, so how exactly is this possible?
How can Corypheus make all these wardens hear the calling?
I cannot say, We know little about him, save that he is dangerous. He is a Magister, as well as a Darkspawn, and speaks with the voice of the Blight. That lets him affect the minds of Wardens, since we are tied to the Blight ourselves. It must be how he created this false calling.
Okay. The Wardens are desperate. The Wardens are scared. The Wardens are foolish. They're scared, yeah.
So the Wardens think they're dying and have stopped thinking clearly. That won't go well.
We are the only ones who can slay archdemons. Without us, the next Blight will consume the world.
Right.
Warden Commander Clarel spoke of a blood magic ritual to prevent future Blights before we all perished. When I protested the plan as madness, my own comrades turned on me. Grey Wardens are gathering here, in the western approach.
All right then.
It is an ancient Tevinter ritual tower. Meet me there, and we will find answers.
Let's go.
Indeed. I'm so glad you hung back for that, guys. Stroud, don't suppose we can get more from
We
you?
should get to the ritual tower in the western approach as soon as possible, Your Worship.
Sir Stroud, okay. Tell me about this Clarel.
Clarel's the Warden Commander, right? What's she like?
She was a good warden. Once. Among those King Kalen reached out to before the Blight. She always resented missing the chance to help. When the calling came, Clarel stopped listening to the rest of us. Only magic could solve this problem, she said.
Right. And does that mean Corypheus is controlling her then?
Do you think Corypheus is using the calling to control her?
It's hard to say. I have heard the whispers of the calling myself, but it's only noise, no words. Certainly no commands. Either way, the guilt is hers. She's Warden Commander. She should bow to no one's word but Weishaupt's.
Right. No one's word but Weishaupt's. I sure hope that Weishaupt hasn't told her to work with the Venatori. I want to know about wardens.
What's it like, being a warden? I can't even imagine.
Been a long time since I was anything else. It becomes your life, searching out Darkspawn, killing them, ensuring no one ever knows how close they are.
Okay. The underdogs, the unsung heroes. Did you know about Corypheus?
Corypheus was in a warden prison, right? So you must know something about him.
I know little, and that much only because of my relative seniority. Most wardens have never heard of him. When I suggested Corypheus might have something to do with the calling, the warden mages turned on me. I trained some of those wardens myself. If I knew any more of Corypheus, I would share it, Your Worship.
Right, I'm sure you would.
We'll talk later.
Yeah, possibly. We might talk later. Hawk, speak
I
with
heard
me.
what he said. Hopefully we'll find some answers in the western approach. Though I fear what those answers will be. I've seen too much blood magic to ever trust where it leads.
Right. Absolutely. Blood magic bad. I'll just nick your deep mushrooms. I'm sure you won't mind. Okay, I mean, picking the deep mushroom does make the caves look a lot less awesome. It does. But I need it. I need it. Okay, let's examine this. Regarding the calling. So many refuse to speak of it, but how can we know it? How can we identify it if we do not share it? The calling is not a source of shame. The song that whispers in the back of my mind is no evil upon my soul, but the mark of a life well lived in service of a greater good. If all things come from the Maker, then is this too not part of his plan? Could it not be a gift, a final haunting melody to send us into the afterlife with hearts opened? Could this not be his song? It scratches at my thoughts, the music almost a voice, at once unearthly and beautiful. I found myself humming it aloud a few days past. Where once it intruded, it now feels a natural part of my mind's course. It coils around memories I hold dear. Training with Sir Keller, riding in the moonlight, my mother's face the last time I saw her, and inserts itself into them, so that I could almost swear that music, that sense of a presence watching and calling, had always been a part of what I remember. This is what the senior wardens warned us of, I imagine. I should not find it beautiful. I must remember the corruption and recognize that my mind is slowly losing the wit to differentiate between this world and that which would consume and destroy it. I must. I can. I will tell the wardens tomorrow. I've seen their looks. They already know, I suspect. I will heed the calling and go to the deep roads to die with the dwarves, fighting as a Grey Warden should. But if I am to die after all I have given, can I not at least allow myself the pleasure of the song's beauty? The final pages of To My Fellow Wardens by Sir Marjorie Baron. No! Don't give in to the song. That's what makes you a ghoul. You'll wander away, you'll listen to the song, it'll lead you away from all of the other dwarves and the other Grey Wardens who might be there for the calling, and then you'll be wandering the deep roads as a ghoul forevermore until someone eventually puts you down. That's not good. Ooh, more deep mushroom.
Let's go.
And an obsidian. Like, yeah, all the deep mushroom came back. Sweet. Okay. Well then. And the Druffalo back as well. Well, I don't think we can go much further down this way. We'll try and see what we can do. Alright. Okay. Well, never mind. So, we came all the way out here just to find out that actually we need to go to the western approach. Hawk, you could have done this yourself and just sent word that we needed to go to the western approach. Ah. Highwayman. Well. Alright. No remains? No remains. Oh, yeah, we do. Okay, we also have some red dots somewhere. 2 cotton and 2 samite. We've got red dots exactly where we were. Ah, okay. Wolves. Probably fighting a Druffalo. Yeah, okay. We probably did not want to get involved in that. But never mind. Oh, okay. Get in there. Thank you, Varric. Ooh. You can take it, Bull. You're alright. You can do it. Oh. Another wolf. Gosh, that Druffalo nearly got rid of all of your guard. Canine leather. Okay. Another canine leather. Nothing from the Druffalo. Nothing at all from the Druffalo. Okay, well, never mind. Let's continue. So, now we've done that, where do we need to go? Ah, we got some enemies over there, might as well follow them. And, hello. More highwaymen, yeah. Beautiful. A Kunari battle axe and 2 samite. Always happy to have samite. It is a very beautiful pattern.
You read some nice fight scenes.
Well, thank you. I'm surprised you think so. They're not exactly realistic.
I figured that out when the good guy did a backflip while wearing a chainmail shirt.
And that didn't bother you?
Back in Zaharan, I fell on a guy who tried to stab me in the gut. I felt the blade chip as it went through my gut and hit my back ribs. But I was alive and on top. I sawed through the armor on the rebel's neck, back and forth until it went red. I don't need a book to remind me that the world is full of horrible crap.
Impossible swashbuckling it is.
Exactly, it's an escape from reality. If your characters can do crazy things, fine. Okay. Dead person. That's unfortunate. 104 gold. Alright. Because there's a difference between probably not possible feats and doing things that are just illogical or stupid. A Bronto hide, which we definitely need. I'm fine with rule of cool. I am not fine with idiocy. In all the strange struggles that have raged across Ferelden, one of the most peculiar is the Battle of Pauper's Cap. A powerful demon bent on gaining power in the mortal world raised an army of corpses to assault the home of Helianthus, a reclusive apostate who was said to possess both fabulous wealth and great knowledge. While the demons saw the perfect host in this bejeweled bookworm, Helianthus was not without defences of her own. As the corpses shuffled towards her house, Helianthus called to the demon, declaring that though she was just a simple apostate, the demon would see her power as an entire infantry. Then, calling upon her magic, she summoned spirits into the plants in her vegetable patch, creating countless tiny sylvans. The resulting garden warfare saw corpses armoured with buckets and doors as makeshift helmets and shields, battling possessed fruits and vegetables who spat seeds, constructed makeshift fortifications, and even chomped entire corpses whole. In the end, the ground around Helianthus' home became both garden and graveyard, home to the corpses destroyed as she defended herself and this world from the demon. Had she been defeated and her great brain turned to the demon's purposes, we might well have seen such terrible corpses rampaging from the great pyramids of Parvolan to the pirate-infested waters of Lomerin, or even into the unknown western lands. Is this my lunch? I thought we were dining on bacon today. I was informed that there would be bacon. No, I shall not take the pot off my head. Why? Because I am mad. An unsourced and debatable tale from Daveth the Mad supposedly shared at his estate in Walnut Hills where he spent his later years. Okay. So it was probably dictated then, and they just continued writing even though he was saying really silly things. Okay. The corpses. Okay. Plants versus zombies, yeah. Sunflowers. Okay. Very nice. I like these little Easter eggs, they're cute. Especially when I get them. Canine leather. Alright. So, where to next? Right. We do need to go and see Judith. I would like to follow the bridge as well. Maybe see where the map bounds are. So we'll do that. Ah, alright, map edge. Yeah, okay. Well, never mind. Now we know that. So, let's follow this. And there's just some Embrium and a Driffalo over there. Well, I do see this, the Astrarium, and this is where we need to go to find this naturalist. Judith.
It's a bad time to come knocking. Between the corpses and the wyvern, nothing here is safe. What I wouldn't give to get my hands on that animal.
A wyvern? Okay. Tell me about it, please.
There's a wyvern causing trouble.
It used to hunt in the mountains. Didn't bother anyone but the bandits. Lately, the beast got it in his head to come down here. It almost crippled Gauld's little boy. Best someone kill it. I hope I get my hands on the liver. It makes a poison that kills rats like nothing.
Okay. I've already killed the wyvern. Okay. Sure.
I killed the wyvern up in the cave. The body's yours if you want it.
That I do. Here, for your troubles. I hope you can make good use of it.
Sweet. Okay. Really? The quest is completed? I was also told to speak
Fine
to
day
you.
to you.
What do you do here?
Do you farm out here?
The name's Judith. I farm and I mend things for the village and people passing through. I did a fair trade with traveling merchants before the undead started attacking. And those bandits. Not to mention that dragon.
Seriously, why does anyone live out here?
Oh, you know, the fishing's grand.
Really? Dragon?
What do you know about the dragon?
She moved in a month ago. The guards tried to run her off, but she snapped one's head off and she flew away. Poor Hamold. At least it was quick. Since then, she's eaten 3 horses, 5 goats, and 2 cats.
Cats? Really? Wow. She must be desperate. I was told to check on you, by the way.
If you're Judith, there's a man in the village concerned about you.
That must be Gould. Fretful as ever. I'm glad he stayed in Crestwood. He's fast as you please with a loom, but terrible with a sword.
Okay, I guess that's it.
Until later.
Be safe.
Yeah, we just needed to check on her, but she doesn't care. She is fine out here on her own. Apparently, wasn't it Gould's boy who was almost crippled by the wyvern? Of course he's worried about you. But that's his problem, I guess. Not yours. You can take care of yourself. Astrarium, then. Let's get into you. Okay. Okay, that looks rather simple. Okay. So, we either start there, or we finish there. Let's start there. Yeah, okay, nice and easy. Looks more complicated than it is. Constellation Silentia, referred to as Silence in the common parlance. The constellation Silentia is historically attributed to Dumat, the old god of silence and leader of the ancient Tevinter pantheon. The depiction of the constellation, however, is often debated. Some depict a dragon in flight, while others, also the most common modern depictions, show a man carrying a horn and a wand. Some scholars believe these represented scales, which would point to this constellation being a supplantation of the Elvhen mythal, but nothing indicates this to be more than speculation. From a study of Thedosian astronomy by Sister Aran Petrachius. Okay, we've just got one more astrarium to go. And a lot of flat land down there. Okay. I assume, yes, that we will be able to get down there. Well, let's see where we can go around here. There was a path, yes. Okay. We'll get down here first. And that is probably another Druffalo. We'll check around up here, see if there's anything hidden. Hey, okay, we've got some loot. Oh. That's a Templar, isn't it? Yeah, I think so. 96 gold. Well, that's a shame. And we got caught under some rocks. Rock slide. Well, that was unfortunate for you. I hope it was quick. Hope it was quick. Okay, and it doesn't look like there's anything here. Except for a cave further down. See if we can grab this obsidian. Yeah, alright. The Black Fens. Okay. And there's the cave. Well, let's go in the cave first, and then we'll go down to the rift. We might as well do it this way. Hey, okay, something to energize. Okay. What have we got here? Some obsidian. Deep mushroom. Just get all of the deep mushroom, why not? I can hear something. Ah, I can see it right there. Okay. Yeah, let's examine this. Superb lighting room schematic. Very nice. And we've got deep mushroom there. Along with some loot. Ferelden broadaxe and a battle mage cowl schematic. Very nice. And... oh, okay. Is that a crocodile skin? Or an alligator skin, whichever. I didn't need the confirmation that those things exist in this world. Really didn't, but okay, thank you, I guess. And drop that. So, what is that, just some more obsidian? Yeah. Okay. It's likely that we can't get much further this way. Very likely, so let's just have a look around down here. I imagine... oh yes, okay, the edge of the world. Okay. Can barely see through those trees.
I wonder what sort of eye patch we should get you. I think gold, inlaid with glowing lyrium and amethysts.
Oh, hadn't thought of it like that, ma'am.
Hadn't thought of what like that? The eye patch itself? That it shouldn't look pretty? Don't worry, Vivienne is here to... oh, almost died there. That would have been terrible. Vivienne is here to help you. She's here to bling you up. Alright, let's get into this. So...
me up!
suppose I got that ready, so let's just get into you with the sword. Beautiful. Lovely. Okay. Any remains there, guys? Any? No? Stingy. Very stingy. Ah, there is a rage demon. Is that it? Just a rage demon? Yep, the rage demon is the only dangerous one. Okay. Ah, no. Okay, there is a despair demon. Well. Oh. Honestly. And it's running. That's annoying. Let's see if we can hit that. Yes, we got it. We got it. Sweet. Lovely. So that's the second rift gone. Alright. Enhanced explosive shot ring and an intense spirit essence. Beautiful. And I don't suppose the despair demon had any remains. No, none of them did. Okay. Oh, okay. Calm down. Gosh. Oh. Now that looks cool and terrifying. Is that the dragon? Is that the dragon all the way down there? Can we even get down there to find out? I kind of want to find out. Let's find out. No, we can't get down there. Okay, well, never mind. Never mind. So, we've got some ruins here, though. That is a dragon. It just looks really, really dead from here, doesn't it? It looks dead. I suppose it could just be sleeping. It sounds like it's sleeping. Yeah, it kind of sounds like it's snoring, so I guess it's just not active yet. Okay, I suppose we'll clear out the embrium so that we don't have false positives for loot. More obsidian. Okay, I expected better. I expected something other than obsidian. But never mind. We'll just work our way in. But this definitely looks like the dragon arena. Maybe it only gets up here when the lake is drained. Probably. Enemies over there, though. Suppose we'll go and take care of those. We might as well. Oh, unfortunately we did get the attention of the Druffalo. Whoops. Okay, let's get you. There we go. What now? Very nice. I think that's it. Oh, don't go for that, please. Don't go for that. No remains. No remains from those guys. And that's a shame. Looks like we'll be able to get up there as well. It's good to know. Well, let's check out the ruins anyway. Ah, has it come closer? No, I think Vivienne is trying to get their attention. Stop it, Viv. Run. I know technically it was my fault, but still. Run. Ah, more people have appeared. Well, never mind. Okay. I guess we're just climbing to the top. Ah, lots of skeletons. Okay. 3 silk brocade, a miniature spinning wheel, and darkened samite. And 3 drakestone. Okay. And I don't see anything else. No. Okay, let's get up to the top tier. And we'll read this. A crumpled note. Densing. Don't be so stingy. Give up the last of your rams if you have to. I'll be gone hunting for a week, so remember, bring the dragon 100 pounds each morning. That seems to keep the monster full enough she doesn't wonder what there is to eat inside our homes. Walker. Oh, okay. Give up the last of your rams. I mean, yes, feeding her is keeping her away from your, well, homes. But it's getting rid of all of your livestock, and you're not replenishing that. Eventually you're going to run out, and she's going to start wandering anyway. Oh well. Let's claim this. Ferelden wyvern statues. Wyvern statues found throughout Ferelden were inspired by a legend that Andraste tamed one of the venomous beasts with her song. Note I say legend and not the chant, for this is wild superstition. We must sternly remind the faithful that any story about the Bride of the Maker outside the Chant of Light is blinkered heresy, folklore and nothing more. Except from an unfinished treatise by Brother Rigaran, 873 blessed. Okay. Yeah, don't try this at home then. Don't try and charm a wyvern by singing at it. I guess that also goes for dragons as well. Don't try charming the dragon. But my song is beautiful. It shall surely calm the savage beast. No. No, it won't. You'll die. And I kind of wonder if those people are still around. Doesn't look like it. Maybe the Druffalos got them. Okay. Oh. Alright, well let's have a look up here first. Just some really cool rocks. Yeah, a person on horseback. Lovely. Alright then, so what do we have here? Loot. Reinforced Vanguard Coat, Masterwork Heater Shield, Keen Elf Snake Vitar. Lovely. Alright, and this is just a quarry! Awesome, we have a quarry. Okay, let's claim this. Law Speakers Assembly. Litke. We've got ourselves a few months' work repairing the dam. The mayor wants us to meet him at the Law Speakers Assembly to seal the bargain. He says it's where they shake on agreements, judge criminals, hold weddings, etc. Must have been impressive ones if that's where they do official business. Note left by a stonemason for his cousin at Crestwood's Inn. Really? It wasn't left in the inn? Okay. Let's claim this. Yes, the Inquisition needs this quarry, guys. Sorry. We just need it. More than you, I'm sure.
You know, I met the Arishok.
Oh, the old one? Man, he had an impressive rack. The new Arishok doesn't have horns at all. Usually means they're destined for something special.
I met him too. The only thing they seem to have in common is a tendency to burn things.
That pretty much sums up the Antam, yes.
We burn things, the Antam. Yeah, okay. Okay, I can hear it. I can hear it breathing, and it sounds really cool. We're not going to be able to get its attention though. So, anything hidden around here? No. No. And that is really close to the edge of this. Really close. In fact, that little bit is hovering. So, yeah, I don't think this is going to last for much longer. Not with the rain as it is. Landslide, anyone? Oh dear. We must be getting close to the, yes, the dam. Alright. And the dam controls are there. Okay. Well, we've got all of this that we need to sort out as well. Yeah. I would like to do that before we open the dam's controls. And yeah, that must be why the dragon moves. We open the dam, that floods. And then it'll come out into the ruins, most likely. Okay. Okay. So I went all the way around there. I do need to get into the middle. Well, we'll just follow this area first. All the way up. Highwaymen, bandits. Highwaymen and a terror demon. Sure. Why not? Okay. And that's those gone. Nice and easy. Okay. Even the terror, which we got from a distance. Alright. So we are on the wrong side of the dam, but that's fine. I should be able to get down there. Let's check this out. Nothing? Okay. Well, you know, it's always possible that there'll be something. It's always possible. Okay. And that is the incredible spout for the dam, I assume. I think, yeah, I can see another one just there. Alright. Well. I don't see anything lighting up. So I don't think I don't think we've missed anything down here. Oh. Some iron. Oh, wow. Well, never mind, at least we've got some iron. Okay. And we'll just continue on this way then. See how far up we can get. So that should take us all the way up to the dam. Okay. Yeah. Fantastic. Fantastic. Alright, yes I know I'm at low health, I know. It's not a problem. You know, can I get up there? Is that just going to slide me back down? No, that's just slide. That is just a slide. Well, never mind. Alright, so we are on the ridge between areas. Yeah, look at that. That's not meant to be climbed. Not really. Okay, and that's Brannock, which I suppose is where that path was leading to. Okay. Oh. Rock just loading in. Alright. Let's get down. See where we can go. You know, there is something to claim up here. Ah, it'll probably be Brannock itself, won't it? Are we close? Kinda. Maybe we could have gotten there. Maybe up here? Oh, yes! Okay, we made it! Fantastic! Okay. But can we get higher? Yes, we can. We could just follow that. Right there. Okay. But we don't need to, because we could come that way. Alright, 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 alright. Well, let's get back down then. So, where's this other cave? There is a cave right there. Okay. Just Embrium? No other remains? No other remains. Okay. And it's over here. Okay. So there is a cave right here. Oh. Oh, okay. You survived. Well done. This isn't the place that we've been, is it? No, I don't think so. Grab the deep mushroom. Huh. Okay. Alright. I do like that. I do like that. Little patches of bright lichen, most likely. But we have 2 loot chests here. Sweet. Balanced Raider longbow. 131 gold, superb dwarven rock crusher, and deep stock of vitar. And a viridium. Ooh, and a fade touch viridium. Nice. Okay, but that's it. That's it in this cave. Okay. So, where are we? That's taken most of that. Yeah, that's revealed most of that area. That's good. So let's just get down to here. And we'll finish opening this up. Alright, and we'll just go around. Okay, just lots of embrium around, really. Forester Homestead? Okay, okay. And that's where we were. So, let's go around this way.
Does it smell a lot like dogs here?
We are in Ferelden. We are in Ferelden, Varric. Okay. And then, yeah, I think we'll have to go back over here to get up there. Yeah. Well then, let's get back up to the farm with the Astrarium. Judith's farm. Okay, let's go up there, actually. Let's see what was up here. A death root. Very nice. Okay. Suppose we could try and get up there. Yeah, or we can just go around here. Yeah, alright. Well, I'll leave it here, and next episode we will quest around this area. We'll get to that cave, we'll claim the landmark, and we will go to Caer Branach and open up the dam. And then it'll be into Old Crestwood. So, I hope you've enjoyed this. If you did, hit the like button and subscribe. I upload 5 videos a week, so hit the bell for notifications. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.